The swell bender never stops, as usual. I don't know if this is in frame. Yep. Ah, sorry. And it's absolutely pumping. It's day 465, 66 of training to ride the next biggest wave of my life and trying to forge a career for myself out of surfing. It's pumping. I've been slowly getting ready this morning because it is big and clean yet again. I thought it was going to be foggy. To be honest, part of me wishes it was wishing it was foggy because there's just been so many days of good waves. Oh my gosh. But let's be real. That's not the truth. We're going to go out and try and get some. I think there might be somebody filming from land. I don't know if I'll be able to get clips, but I'm going to take the GoPro out. It's big. And somebody was asking the other day why I was wearing my inflation or how big the waves were. If it's big enough to ride my gun and for me to put myself into like a crazy like 25-foot barrel situation, like I'm going to wear my inflation out here. You never know what's going to happen. You've got a 20-foot weapon attached to your ankle. Like you don't know, you could get knocked out. Like something else could go seriously wrong. And I'd rather have it and not need it than, you know, the opposite. And, you know, I think it helps my mom sleep at night. So if that helps her, then I will certainly keep that going. But yeah, I mean, that day, the GoPro POV, like I realistically, I didn't need it. But again, like my rule that I made with myself a handful of years ago is that if it's big enough to ride the gun and wear the impact suit, just wear the inflation. You know, it's like I don't rely on it, but frick, like if I was in a situation and I wish I had it, it's like, dude, a 20-foot wave is still a big wave. So that's just my theory on that. But let's go get some waves. Yeah? GoPro. Look at this! Oh! Down on the beach. Some waves to be had. I think the GoPro's got lenses water in it. Oh yeah, it definitely does. Well, okay, there's been some carnage. There's like a crazy sandbar in there. People are getting stuck on the skis. I had to save somebody's board. I don't know where my ride out is. I might just have to send it. Yeah, bro. All right, we're It's not quite as big as I thought it was going to be, but there's definitely some bombs and some tubes. We're going to see if we can't hunt one down. Abraham! Oh, I don't know. I think like a 6.6 would have been fine out here, but the way the water is moving, it's moving like big waves versus like small big waves, if that makes sense. It's a lot more like raw and unpredictable, harder to be in the spot. There's some tubes, but the rip current's pretty gnar. I've just been stuck in it waiting for it to kind of go away for a while, trying to dodge the crowd and the jet ski wakes. But it's like, you could definitely ride a small board. You definitely don't need to be wearing, I'm not gonna say that actually, I'm still surfing. You don't need like all of the crazy big wave stuff, but it's still, there's still sizable waves out the back, I guess. But I'm gonna see if I can hunt down a tube or two. No guarantees. I've had a couple fun waves already, a couple good, like, I feel like I'm ripping on an 8-9, like doing big turns. almost had a real nice barrel, but I thought it was gonna like, it was wedging up down the line. I got in real early, and I thought it was just gonna run, and then it turns out it was just one section, so I should have just been stalling. But it was pretty fun. Go! It shut down a fair bit. It's more of a game of dodging the rip at this point and just trying to snatch one in, but I don't want to go in on like a mini wave. But I've been waiting for a while, and it's like, oh, that thing spit. Tracking them down is quite challenging. The rip is rough because you'll be in the rip and then a perfect set comes, but because it's in the rip, it doesn't barrel. So like, you know, you could go, but I don't know. I'd rather just pull in than get smoked by a rip lip. Pretty successful session, I would say. Ben should have swum out. I think.
I did. You just didn't see me.
We might have gotten another crazy shot. Yesterday I got a super psycho shot, and I cannot afford to pay the photographer, but I'm gonna find a way. It's so expensive, man. But here we're walking in. Right here, the man, the myth, the legend. Biggest wave of the day, bro. For sure. Best wipeout of the day right here.
Let's go. Best food.
I called them into waves. I felt really bad. What are you doing? Look at her. Oh, what's up? You're so funny. What are you doing back there? What are you doing back there? Huh?